is all we need. Free setup is good to me.
Wrist locked tight, calculate before the strike. Initial balance draws a line, day turns to night. Divergence in the shadows, strength starts to hide. Engulf, 2-bar reversal, momentum on my side. This is the code of Luna. Rushing the storm, no fear of the rumor. Base hit stack like bricks in a wall. Discipline, a weapon, I rise, never fall. No trades, 5 minutes from the open flame. No chasing red folders, that's a losing game. Weppy wap whispers, volume speaks truth. Trail the runner slow, let the market show proof. Tokyo fades, London breaks, New York brings the fire. CBD confirmation, the levels take me higher. Journal in my hand, I don't gamble, I build. Every line in the log is a weapon I wield. This is the code of Luna. Just tight, face strong, trust in the future. Divergence speaks, and the market obeys. I move with the rhythm, Luna trade. Patience, discipline. Code, loop the road of Luna. Patience, discipline. Code, loop the road of Luna. Patience, discipline.
What's up, guys? Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everyone doing? So, who we got here with us? Say what's up if you're here. We got Kelvin, Savus, Neo, and check this out, guys. We are pumping from these lows down here. Check this out. We had a 30-minute divergence exactly at the previous day value area low, be the bottom. And guess what? Last night, or yesterday afternoon, same level, and we also had the previous day value area low in the same area, almost in the same spot. It didn't really change over the next day. Right here, the 30-minute divergence marked the bottom. So very interesting. So market is moving right now. We have the breakout of the London IB. That long was good right here. Actually, man, that moved pretty good. How much did that go? 111 points. So yeah, we're kind of staying in this chop range from the last 2 days, but there's enough range where we could make something out of this, right? It's almost 300 points, it looks like. What's up, Miss K? Good morning to you. How's everyone feeling today? Are you feeling like you're ready to crush it? Because I sure am, and I have 20 Apex accounts now. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited to take really good trades, let the trades come to me, follow my rules, be disciplined. I'm excited to just take what the market can give me and, you know, not try to force anything, not try to make it fit my perception. Just, I'd rather let it fall in my lap if we're gonna get a trade and have a really good one and done trade and then go about my day, right? I'm gonna copy trade. I could do a couple, I can do more than one trade too, that's fine. But I wouldn't mind a one and done and keep it easy and be patient for that trade, even if that one and done was tomorrow, you know? And if you think about it this way, or if I think about it this way, or when I do, it's like, if I'm trading a straight to fund it, let's just say, to make it simple, and I would need $2,500 to take a payout on it. You know, each account's slightly different, but there's ones where you need $2,500, and there's a 5-day consistency, or I forget now, it's a 4 on Tradeify. What I'm thinking about is Tradeify, but let's say it's 5-day consistency. If you can manage to make $500 a day, then that is a payout in 1 week. It's crazy. That is a $2,500. Well, I don't know how much is a payout on Tradeify. Let's actually just look at it. So Tradeify, we can daily goal. All right, minimum payout is $1,000. Oh, on the 50K, $500. What's the maximum payout? Okay, so the payout goal on the 50. Okay, for the first one is 3,000. Second one, it does go down. It goes all the way down to 2,000. So I said 2,500, but we could use 3,000 as the example and divide that by 5 days. That's 600 a day to get to that first payout. It's wild. And so how much can you even take out on that one? Is that what this means right here? 1,500? So that's pretty crazy. If you can take out 1,500 of the 3,000 in 5 days. So whatever those 5 trades are, those are the ones I want, which are going to be my $500-$600 trades. This is just like a thought practice. Sometimes I just think about it this way. I'm like, man, all I need is 5 trades. 1 month, I can get 5 trades in there. And if I'm, say for Tradeify, if I'm trading 5 accounts, and I'm taking out, I already forgot, what was it, 1,500 bucks, I think? 1,500, right? Times 5. That's $7,500 if I can just wait and be patient for 5 good trades in the month. You know, of course, statistically, let's just say we're going to take 1 loss in that. Then really, we only need 7 good trades and 1 loss, right? So what is 1 divided by... What did we say, 7 trades? Or I don't know how to do that. What do we do? 6 divided by 7? 85% win rate. Doable. But, you know, you expand those numbers a little bit because you're practicing those good trades. And yeah, maybe you take a loss, a win, win, loss, win, win, or whatever it is. But if you're anywhere, I mean, if you're just going to be consistent, then, you know, you can kind of do the math and be like, okay, I'm just going to wait for those really, really, really A+ trades. And probably it's less than a month, right? I'm saying in a month, but, you know, if you only need 7 winning trades and you can take 3 losing trades, and that makes the same total, if that makes your $3,000, then that's in 2 weeks. And the thought process there, though, it depends on taking those really good trades, right? It depends on not taking the crappy trades. And what I've seen so much with my stats, if we look at my trade log, what I've seen, yeah, we didn't take a trade yesterday. What I've seen with my stats is these mistake trades, the ones that are colored purple, make all the difference, right? So right now I'd be profitable if I had taken away all these mistake trades. Right now on the month, I would not be down 7,000 bucks. Yeah, being down 7,000 bucks on the month is not, you know, I'm not gonna, that's like 2 trades away from being back at break even. So I'm not like stressed about that or anything. And especially because with my accounts, it's spread out, you know. But yeah, last month, I had a really good month last month. Man, I thought it was actually better than that. 9,000. Yeah, October was a good month. But regardless, quality over quantity. Quality over quantity makes all the difference. And in the long term, that makes a huge difference because it will save your ass when you're taking losses, right? When you take your statistical losses, you can handle it because they're the probable ones, you know, it's statistical. And so you're taking your normal probable losses, but when you add in these non-probable ones, you know, then you're messing up your probabilities, then you're messing up your stats. And it's suddenly a totally different game where you can blow your accounts and do all this stuff. But if you're sizing appropriately and following good risk management rules, then we should, as traders, have a goal to make it really hard on ourselves, to set ourselves back so much that we like can't come back from it. You know, there's like to make back a big loss, right? It's so much harder. Like, I'm gonna ask chat right here. Let's see, Mr. Chat GPT, after a 50% loss, how much percent to make it back? Right, so that's easy. I don't even know why I'm asking it, but we're gonna need to make double the amount, right? So after a 50% loss, you need a 100% gain to go back to break even. So what we really want to look at though is after 80% loss. Oh, it gave me a table actually. I didn't even need to ask it anymore. So after a 70% loss, you need to make back 233%. Isn't that crazy? So if you take an 80% loss, if we keep going, then you're gonna have to make back 400% gains from where you're at, you know, that 20% of your account to get back to break even. So we want to avoid that altogether in general. With prop firms, you know, I'm going the route now of a fixed risk limit, and if I cycle some accounts, I cycle some accounts. So let's just go ahead. We're right here, so let's look at the pre-flight checklist. Any questions here though? Nope. Half size or eval for choppy pre-markets. No trades is a trade. Make every trade count. Check previous day journal entries and trade log. High time frame analysis. Plan trade ideas. No entering trades 5 minutes within market open or red folder news. ABC setups. That's 3 out of 3 risk, 2 out of 3 risk, 1 out of 3 risk. Don't let a runner get in the way of a scalp. See profit, take profit, right? Essentially, base hits are more important. If I can hold a runner without affecting the base hit, then it's okay. Complete journal entry for each trade. Set copy trader. Look for reasons not to take the trade and correct mistakes immediately. Oh, gold is pumping. Alright, and here are my strategies. Risk management strategy. So right now on my 50k Apex accounts, because I'm really close to a payout on one of them, I'm just gonna do half risk, and we're risking $100. I'm tempted to push it up, but I'm just gonna stick with that for a few days and try to get my $50 and take that payout, and then I'm gonna up the size a little bit. Yo, what's up, L? And Maria, good morning. Okay, I'm only gonna copy trade 2 sets of accounts at a time. That's my plan. I already broke that rule a little bit, I won't lie, but I sized down when I did. And other than that, we had last 3 trades were wins. Small wins though, no minimal copy trading. I just wasn't feeling very convinced in the market, so I just took one of my side accounts and just traded them, right? Oh, never mind, only this one, the Sim Pro. These other ones were XFAs. So I do have some side accounts now that I'll just consider side accounts. I have the 2 different Ignite accounts I can't copy trade with the new ones from Top 1 Futures, and then I have one of the old Sim Pros. So those will be like my side, my side accounts. If I take a trade that it's just for some reason I like it, but I'm just not feeling like risking. Maybe I'm a little fatigued or something like that. I'm not gonna risk it in a huge copy trade group. Then I'll use my Ignite account. So actually I can just show them right here. So we can see where these are at. I actually haven't looked at the P&L on these for a minute, so let's just do that. I don't remember how old these are, so I'm just gonna set this way back. So these are from October. Oh wow, I didn't even realize I'm on a little winning streak on this one. I mean, it's very tiny size though. Yeah, see, I've barely traded it. Barely traded it. So actually, considering I've barely traded it, I'm doing really well. So this account, first trade was on October 30th. That's 1 month. Okay, so we're at like 1.5 months right now. And I'm up like, oh, I'm only up 576 bucks. Okay, so I just need I can trade it a little bit more. But yeah, whatever, it's going good. Do we actually want to look at these stats or anything? 62%, 63% win rate. Profit factor almost 2, so really good profit factor on this. Mostly short trades, right? Under a minute. Okay, so let's look at these other ones. These are my side accounts, guys. So look, now this one has a little losing streak. That last one had a winning streak. So this is the other Ignite account. Okay, so this one I've been trading since September. September was up 1100, and then up 930, and then down 915. So I pretty much set myself back a month on this November on this account. But November was one of my really good months, right? Well, yeah, I was up 9,600. So this one took some of that beating, that 9,600. A tenth of it was on this one account. I mean, sorry, all of my losses. Sorry, whatever. Not a tenth of the wins. I had a lot of my losses were probably centered around this account, so it might have saved me or something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna keep trading this one. This one's up 369, and then the Sim Pro is up 1200. So this one's the closest to payout. And also, this is one I can put. Oh, never mind. There's one I can put 900 risk. This one I can only put 480 risk max to stay with the consistency. So yeah, look, I've barely traded it. It's been one of the side accounts. And wow, this one's all the way back from June? No way. I can't even believe that. Oh, it's weird it's not totaling up the weeks. Alright, well, I want to make a point to trade these, and even if it's just small trades. And then here are my main accounts I've been focused on, for better for worse. These are the 150k accounts. 52% win rate, 1.1 profit factor. We are still in profit, but look, I've been in a losing streak on them. So I was up almost to payout, and then, man, I just took a beating here. 3,000 bucks down. Kind of sucks. Look at this losing streak. But I've had these accounts all the way from May. And look, last month was up 5,000 bucks. Man, that's almost a straight win streak. So this goes all the way back to May. This was my first top 1 futures account. And look, I crushed it in May, 3,000 bucks. Then 500 bucks. Minus 27, plus 700, plus 870, plus 5,000, yeah, and then just gave it back so far this month, minus 3,600. Yeah, guys, make sure to hit that like button. We got giveaways today. All right, so let's look at the chart. Oh, I didn't put my trade from yesterday on the new strats because I did take some of those, but it's okay. Whatever, I don't care. Oh yeah, and so before we chart, let's look for news. Today is 12/16, right? December 16th. So depending where you are, 16/12. A lot of news here at 8:30 in 1 hour, and we have tentative ADP. So is that really tentative? So 8:30 though, average earnings, retail sales, non-farm employment change, retail sales, flash manufacturing PMI at 9:45. Okay, so we got news today, right? So we got news before open and right after open. So we're gonna be careful about that. That's in an hour. Maybe I'll set a timer. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and set a news timer here. So what did I want? I'll just put this one for ADP. Alright, I put a timer on for ADP. And we'll do PMI. There we go. All right, there we go. I got my timers all set up. Sweet. So let's look at the charts. Make sure you hit that like button, guys, and we'll do a giveaway. I could get the form going now. We could use the same form, actually. Let's see. Yeah, I'll go ahead and put the form in right now, and then I'll be done with that. I'll put the form in the chat, and then I'm also going to put a poll in the chat. And so if you've taken any trades yet, let's see how everyone's doing here. So I'll go ahead and start with the form, giveaway form. I'll pin that to the chat. And then let's do the poll. All right, chat is in. I mean, poll is in the chat. How are you on the day? Oh, I spelled. I'm just gonna redo it. Hold on. Are you on the day? Green, red, break even, or no trades? Alright, so let's look at the chart. So this daily bounced from this high time frame area we had on here. Let me take my Luna levels off. All right, yeah, so we can start to zoom in here. Okay, so far, yeah, we haven't broken the previous day high or anything, but we've been heading up, making a bottom wick. The 4 hour has been bullish, 2 bullish candles. After completing this move and chopping a little bit, look at that, up and down. So we're making our way back up towards what will be our new like target tapped area. Really though, I mean, this level here isn't my favorite, but I could kind of see this as an entire bigger zone too, like that. Right? Yeah, something like that. So we kind of are tapping into it. What account is a giveaway? I have Top 1 Futures and Apex. Both of them are neither of them are straight to funded, whatever. Both of them are evals. So I'm kind of looking at this target tapped here and to stay in this range until proven otherwise. So if I'm just like looking at that, it would kind of be like, okay, well, maybe I can short below, long above. Because it's been so choppy here, that I would be willing to short this, even though the current moment, you know, we're going up. We're going up. So I don't know if that means I would rather go with this trade here, the long, than the short. But let's look at that daily again. So yeah, we tapped this, now we're going back up. So this daily actually looks a little more, I'm more bullish right now that this won't hold, and we make our way all the way back up here towards 25,800s. Okay, so that's kind of more my bias. This 4 hour though, we can see this resistance up here. So I like though this breakout here to the next target area, and if we hold below and we get structure for it, I could see taking the short too. I'm just going to drag it over here. We'll do it like this. Don't mind it. And then again, if we do come back down, I could imagine longing from down here. Right. And vice versa. We're just doing very simple support resistance areas here, and then kind of adding the bias. So I mean, same thing here. If we close back below here, that would look pretty scary. Something like that. So these are just interactions with my areas I have drawn out in these high time frame levels. Let's look at the 1 hour though. So yeah, 1 hour looks pretty bullish. Okay, look, I have these old levels here. Like that one worked out great. Dang, that was a good call. And this one, I'm gonna delete that because we have it over here. But yeah, so far the hourly still looks bullish right now until proven otherwise. So I'm not gonna try to fade that right away. I'm gonna be more looking for these longs to keep going. And let's go to 30 minute. Looks fine. Same. But I can start to see how, like, okay, on the 30 minute, this does look like toppy. Like, look at these rejections here. I can start to imagine this doing the same thing it did before, which is quickly change direction. Right. Come right back down. So for now, still kind of bullish on this until proven otherwise. We have been making our way up. Like taking a div, like something like right here, just with these levels. I mean, look, it's tapping right at my level and we have a divergence. This is like a pass some evals type of trade in my mind, right? I don't have my other confluences yet. Oh man. Yeah, there's definitely a divergence going on. Let's look at Luna levels now. All right, final step. Let's put my levels on and see how this all matches up with it. Alright, so see we have that previous day value area high below us. So we did break that, traveling back up. Maybe the short, I'd want to take it actually with confirmation back below. And you took a short there. Nice. You had your sting. I'm gonna call it the stingray. The sting. Oh look, my indicator is also showing that div there. So yeah, it's like this is not something I'd want to fade this randomly. I mean, on a eval, I could take that trade. Was it a sting? No, it's a naked candle entry. Okay, I don't know what that one is. But yeah, look at this 1 hour. We tapped into that spot there. So yeah, I don't have any other levels here. We broke out of London IB and we got the EBO trade. I was sleeping, of course. But this is a trade lately I've been seeing it play out, and I want to take more of the initial balance breakouts, right? The EBO. So let's look for that today with New York session. And yeah, I mean, you know, this is the type of thing, like I said, I could trade it on an eval. I do have a Top Step combine I need to trade, which, speaking of Top Step, I need to get in there. So yeah, maybe I take this on a, let's do this eval. 12 seconds. I have to turn off my copy trader, save changes, and we're ready to rock and roll. Oh, sorry. Oops. Alright. We got that candle. So now we're making a top wick. So this is kind of like a practice trade, right? Look, and we're actually getting a bullish divergence on it. That's hilarious. So I'm going to make sure I'm on the right contract. I'm just going to do MNQ. Keep it really small size. Oh, and here it goes. We already did make the top wick. So it's just like this. Scalp. $5 That's $10 per lot. So if I want to risk $100, I can do 10 lots. So I can do a stop sell there of 10. Up, we are getting a little bit bigger. Okay, so that's $14 per lot. So I'm risking 140 with 10 lots. I don't mind that. On an eval, it's an almost past eval, right? What is it at? 21.75. So I need 800 more bucks, about 830. Okay, that is starting to, it's still moving up here. It's about $16 per lot, 160. Yeah, so that's fine with me. But yeah, it's fading the direction and everything. That's why I'm just gonna do this as like a warm-up trade. Get locked in. You know, even taking a loss on a warm-up sometimes can get me locked in. That's one thing I've been thinking a lot about lately. It's like that, like, we all have, I imagine that we all have a different way that we have to handle and recover from losses or wins, and different times and different moods, right? Like, I know, like, I'm a little moody sometimes, so like that affects my trading. Like, if I'm in a certain mood, I might react to different situations better than other times, or whatever, you know, differently, let's just say. So in general though, I react really well to losses. Like, in general, like, yeah, I might get frustrated and stuff like that, or I might not be happy or be angry, but I lock in, you know, like under pressure, I like double down. I'm like, okay, what can I do to make it better? I'm gonna fix it right now, you know, and then I'll like journal for the next 2 hours and make a plan and run math and models on GPT or something, you know, like that's just how I am. I like respond to things by, you know, working harder generally, and you know, that's probably just has to do with my upraising or whatever the psychology is there. But here we go. Okay, we already got the move. Okay, that was not a bad move. Okay, so I already covered 2 just because I was risking a lot, but I could have been more patient to put these orders on. Okay, so I want this wick fill down here, pretty much. I'm just gonna take one more off because it's pretty much, I'm looking at it being like a 1-to-1 move. So I'm gonna keep taking some off. Limit buy. There we go. 2 more. Limit by 1 and limit by 1. Okay, so here's where I want to just kind of get it out in general. Okay, so here's where I want to take my money and go to break even. Right, so it's a practice trade. So I did low size, so I have to accept the low size part. You know, I mean, I could try to hold it, but I'm gonna just practice my discipline. Like, what if that was 10 minis? You know, I'd be up $600 right now, and I'm locking in these other ones. And there we go. So in this situation, you know, I took about half R of what I was risking. I was risking 160, and I made $65. if it was a bigger size position, that would have actually just been fine. Or you know what, I could even just hold one runner on. Let's just do this for fun. I'm gonna hold one runner with the original stop loss. Typically in trading, you fix it quickly with the reverse button. Yeah, I fix it by taking a planned trade, you know, like I'm gonna wait and take a divergence just like this one, and I'm gonna follow my plan perfectly, and if it goes to break even, it goes to break even. You know, if I take my money and then it goes to break even, I'm out of the trade and I'm done and I walk away happy. And then like I end up taking a winning trade and my confidence is fully restored. Or, you know, I take a losing trade, but I know I did exactly what I said I was gonna do, and you know, I have still more confidence in my control and my self-control and stuff. So it's funny, but it does help me sometimes to keep trading when I'm after being on tilt. I will actually trade my way out of tilt, and I know that can be very counterproductive as well. Like in general, walking away is probably the safest thing to do, but that's just my personality. Like I don't like to end the day on a bad note. Like if I need to talk to someone about something or have a serious conversation, like I do not like trying to go to bed thinking about that stuff, you know. I'd rather nip it in the bud and know that I'm ready to go the next day, right, with my trading. So this is just, we'll do it for fun here. I'm gonna hold a runner. So let's see, 2R is right here. Let's see if we can get a little 2R out of this. Alright, so I'm gonna let this, I'm gonna hold that, but let's keep doing my top-down analysis with ES. So I'm gonna take off Luna levels, and I'm gonna go to the daily. Saying it hasn't moved the contract over yet. Is that what it's saying? I thought it did. I thought that's what that gap was. Alright, so ES is still respecting this range. So we're kind of getting that target tapped right now. So I'm not going to change these levels for now. Pretty much same thing as NQ. Like I could see it rejecting right here in this area. Okay, so look, we're about to get stopped on that final lot. So my TP and break even strategy would have saved me. Oh, never mind, we didn't get stopped yet. But right, the break even here was fine. It stalled here for a second, so I took my profit and then got stopped out half at break even. But I did add that one lot back on just for fun to try to hold a runner too, because that's another thing. I had 10 lots on. Why wouldn't I just practice holding a runner? You know, you know, it's just risking 1/10 of the position. No problema. So, okay, so ES, I'm pretty much going to treat it the same as NQ, so I don't really even need to look at this. But as of right now, I'm kind of treating it the same. I'm just going to delete this stuff. Let's go to the 5 minute. We're getting that same resistance right now. And, oh, so we had the break of the previous day high here on ES, but I'm not really going to trust it. But technically, at the end of the day, I trade my trades just how I trade them. Like, just because NQ is doing something different than ES doesn't mean my strategy isn't valid on either of them. If I took the trade on ES, I'm following my rules. Yeah, exactly. I like that. The comeback kid attitude. Yeah. So that's like, I think that's I don't know, we could call it a type of trader or something, but so you could spiral out of. Can you sing happy birthday to G? Oh, it's G's birthday? No way. If you sing it, I'll play it. We gotta get the whole Discord up here. If you're watching, happy birthday, G. I'm gonna have to pop in the trading floor. All right, so I'm gonna treat ES the same. Yeah, I can't. Oh, I don't have my sound effects. Let's see. Can I put my computer volume through? Maybe this does work.
Just have to go back to it and click the live button. There he is. Hi,
Happy
Luna.
birthday.
Thank you so much.
You're live on
Thank you so
YouTube.
much. All right.
I think you are.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, guys.
I just wanted to pop
Hope
in
you have
and say
a
happy
great
birthday.
trading day.
How are you doing
I
today?
appreciate that very much. Good. Everybody's saying to me except for you. I didn't hear you
They're
sing
saying.
happy birthday.
Oh man, I missed it.
Yeah. Dandy and her sister was singing to me just a little while ago.
Well, I got a big for you right there.
Gee whiz is the greatest
They'll
trader
have
of
to
all
do.
time. Gee whiz
That's
is the
beautiful.
greatest trader of all time.
Well,
Well,
you
you're
guys brought a
crushing
big
it, man.
smile to my face today. Thank
And
you.
very grateful to have you in the Discord, and I mean, it sounds like a lot, but yeah, in my life, and grateful for you here and trading with you and watching your progress and being inspired by it all the time. So thanks so much for holding it down.
I really appreciate that. Thank you.
All right, guys.
I'm
gonna
up
hop on more.
just about 1,000 this morning. So
Oh, you're up 1,000.
just about it's 7:49 locked in, up to 11, and I'm looking for 343.75 as a target for it's yesterday's close.
Nice, nice.
That'd give me 338. That would give me about 1,100.
That's awesome. Is that the same trade? Is that one trade that you're still holding that long, or is that two trades?
It's actually the same trade. I just been adding on the way up. Started with like 2 or 4 contracts, and then added 2. Hit a target, took 2 off. It came back, added 2. So I've been carrying 6. I took off pretty much all of it near the 300, and now I'm just carrying 2 to the close.
Nice, nice. I have it. I'm showing it. I hope you don't mind. Nice, nice.
I don't know.
Looking good. All right. Well, happy birthday. I will check in, I guess, after the YouTube stream.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
All right.
You have a great trading day.
All right. Good luck, guys. Bye.
Yeah.
Nice. Boom, boom. That's fun. We need to get the whole. We need to have the group trading session one of these days. All right. So we're still in that short though. So I guess we're fading. He was long, right? Oh god. But yeah, I'm just gonna hold this runner. I could like trail the stop down with these 5 minutes or something like that, but look, yeah, I'm just gonna let it be. We're just gonna let it go one way or the other. And what was my original entry? It was right here, right? So I re-entered here a little bit worse. 2R would be right there. So just as an experiment or whatever, I'm gonna have that as a goal. But for the runners, I actually prefer to trail with market structure, right? So when I'm trailing a runner, I like to do it like this. Right? So here's where I trail to, and then here's where I trail to. What's up, Dandy? Good morning. What's up, G-Man? So this is my favorite way to trail, but I only trail it. I only trail that once we make the breakout below, right? Once we make that breakout, then I trail my stop down. What's up, O'Keefe? Good morning, sir. So yeah, okay, so that's really going. So I could have hit my full TP, which was right down at these wicks for TP1. It was like right at 1R. Like TP1 was like, actually, yeah, whatever, yeah, about 1R, right? Like right there. And then TP2 would be like right here. I didn't, so I really could have held, but it did take a while, right? It's already been like 10 minutes or so since I entered this position. So we're gonna just let it play out. We're almost hitting that 2R. But I'm gonna trail it with structure just for fun. Let's see if we can hold this one, if we happen to reverse here. So what we're looking at here, again, was div right at my, I had drawn these boxes out here already, so what are we gonna do? Are we gonna trade them or not? Well, I don't have one of my proper levels here. I'm trying to get more comfortable with high time frame support resistance zones and just trading off of that PA, but we weren't really hitting the main part of that zone. We're hitting this like lower part of the zone, and we've been pumping. Yeah, I'm not gonna take that in a funded account, but for a quick scalp in a combine, no issue with that. And actually it looked pretty clean. We had this takeout candle, the divergence, my entry on this candle, and here we have it. So as an experiment or a practice, I'm just gonna hold this, right? I don't care. I'm up 65 bucks in this. So yeah, every little bit counts. But I'm just gonna experiment and hold this and see, you know, if we get a better rotation back down. You never know. All right, so we're looking at ES. So what left here? So yeah, ES broke out over that previous day high already. Oh, we're kind of retesting it right now. I want to scoot these levels over. Yeah, so I mean, if we go back below this previous day high, I'd be okay with taking this rotation back down. Yeah, I'd be okay with this. And at that point too, my short would look good on, well, my short's on MNQ, but yeah, if we get back below here, I mean, that's a setup. And then the other way is actually, I should acknowledge first, would be the continuation with this direction, break above previous day high, and longing up to this resistance. The thing is, NQ already hit that resistance, and it's like, I actually found though that I don't think I'd like to think about them as the same. I just like to ignore that part and take my trades, right? If they're completely different pictures, then maybe I just stay out of the trade altogether. But I'm not really like using one to trade the other, I guess is a simple way to put it. Beautiful trade here though, right? Easy. RSI divergence at structure. Beautiful. Look, more than 2R right there. So that would have actually been a decent trade because I was risking what, 160. So 2R right there, that's 320 bucks. That is not bad at all. Alright, sorry, I'm choking on coffee. Yeah, beautiful trade. My original entry was like there. I definitely don't mind trailing this right now, but I'm gonna just try to hold this one for fun. Like, that's where I could feel fine. It's like the same thing to me, but all right. So the other thing I wanted to look at was gold. Alright, so I have the gold chart up. Let's go to the daily. And wow, look at that target tapped. If I've ever seen one. Would you look at that sweet baby right there? Just trying to eye this up a little bit. Yeah, I mean these levels here I don't really like that much. It's really just this one down here. So I'm gonna make this less opaque, right? Is it less or more opaque? Is opaque? I don't know. Less opaque, I think is the vibe. Okay. Wait. Yeah. But we have been moving up. So overall, like those first reactions would have been great plays in my opinion. But at this point too, we have been really bullish and we're retesting these highs after, you know, just continuing to break up. Right here, look, it took a few tries here, right? Like 4 or 5. And right now we're on our second. Yeah, maybe we do the same type of dance here. So I could see us coming back down. Maybe these other levels end up being important in the end. After looking at that last push through all-time high, I'm actually just going to move these levels over because we're net bullish, right? Trend is our friend. So looking at it like that. And let's drop down to the 4-hour. Okay, so yes, we're super bullish on the daily, but look at this 4-hour reaction to this target tapped area and this range that we've been chopping in even for the last, like, whatever so far this week, I guess it is. And target tapped and bouncing again. So let's go to the 1 hour. You know, maybe we just kind of, maybe we just do that. Pretend like we didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. And what else? I'm gonna just delete this mess. We're looking for a little trade in that range last night. I'm gonna delete this. What is that? Delete that? Nope. Okay. I think that's yesterday's close, right? Or today's open. And yeah, look at that. Target tapped the lower side. And now we bounced again. So I could argue that this could be a change in direction. You know, this area is where we bounced before. Maybe we keep going. Let's go to the 30-minute. There's kind of some clear structure here. That, or would I want to do this like that? I want to do that like that, but I'm gonna call this like a yeah. If I was long here on that breakout, which actually that looks pretty good. Missed that one. Would maybe just look for like taking profit around right here or something. So I'm going to call this a target. So yeah, something like this. I'm excited to do my own markup and then go look at TTE and see what he's looking at, because sometimes I'm like, there's something I'm like completely off. You know, and so I'm gonna try to get better and better at trading. I don't know, I guess it's kind of like range trading. They don't call it that, but it's like breakout trading and range trading together. So yeah, something like this, I guess. I don't know. I'm a little bit, I'm not sure what to do with this. Like sometimes I see Nick put levels in this in a way that I normally don't see. Like that. Sometimes he'll put stuff like that, right? But I don't really know. I'm gonna look at his chart in a second. You rage trade. Oh no. Oh yeah, we're still short, guys. Don't forget. Luna, I've seen him do that also, which is confusing and weird. Yeah, it's just like he's looking at things in a different way than I guess I look at it when I draw my levels. But I'm studying these setups from him, so you know I'm wanting to study that. So guys, here's what we're gonna do. Boom. I don't have structure, so like what I was talking about before is I prefer this like that, and then move it here if I really want to hold it long. You know, but that's a good move actually right there. 120 bucks on this account. That's really not bad. So part of me kind of wants to lock it in and just trail on the 5. We can also look at the 15. Yeah, see no 15 close yet. Look at that. Great short, guys. Great short. 5-minute RSI divergence at high time frame support and resistance. Keep it simple, right? Okay, so if we look back though at gold, look, we're tapping that target area. So that breakout there was nice. And yeah, like this. I don't know what to do with this. And this kind of goes all the way back here. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like this for now. That's my chart and I'm sticking to it. That's my chart and I'm sticking to it. Let's go to 15. So yeah, it's like right here with this 15-minute. Actually, you know, maybe I can do that. Fine. And maybe like that. Fine. Let's go back to the 30 real quick, actually. So I'm gonna look at this one more time. I mean, what I used to do is I'd change like the size of the lines and mark both or something, but in this situation, yeah, I'm trying to do how I've been learning, and I'm just gonna do like this. And you know what though? I'm gonna do like that. I'm gonna do like that. Boom. That's actually what I prefer. So we dropped all the way down to 15, found the levels that I like better. Yeah, I like that. Something like that. So we got the target tapped and we're bouncing here. However, otherwise we've been coming down on the 4-hour. So at this moment we still have some time on this one. We might get stopped out on this. I'm cool with taking this there. We got more than my 2-hour goal, right? We got 3-hour.
Order filled.
Which is so not bad actually, you know, 112 bucks or whatever. Like if that was times my like 25 accounts or whatever I have now, I have a lot. I guess I have more than that, 35 accounts. Then what 112 times 35 would be a nice day's wage right there, right? 112 times 35 accounts is $3,900. So I'm kind of more bullish here, but man, I'm kind of Hey, I gotta look at this 1 hour. I'm still bullish here. Yeah, I'm overall still bullish here. We're just tapping into these targets here, so it's a little scarier. But if I was gonna short, I'd rather short from up here after a clean rejection of it. But I don't even know if I'm gonna end up wanting to do that, because at that point, if it's just like bullish candles and it's looking bullish, shorting gold hasn't been my first thing on my mind lately, you know, with global economics and hearing that China is buying a lot of gold and all this stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'm not trying to short it. It's not like I'm not looking for gold shorts. But so I could see this. We already missed this one for now, but I could also see it retesting back down and taking this long there. News in 15. Nice. Good call, Keith. Thank you. Look like C7 short. What is that, a contract? I have no clue what that is. It's like cacao or something. Yeah, I guess this is it for me here. I don't think I'd have another trade idea. I already missed that breakout long. Target tapped. First target TP, whatever. And yeah, so I guess this is no trades for me. I'm actually I need to pop over and check out the guru. No, he's not on yet. He's like me, he's late.
Environment employment change.
Alright. I'm gonna get locked in. MNQ still looks bearish here. Sorry, hold on. Sorry, hold on. Let me post something to Rips here. All right. Alright guys, sorry. I was talking to Rips. So yeah, we got news coming in here in 11. So we're kind of just chilling. I might trade some momentum maybe on this news. Alright, so let's go back to MES and MNQ. So I'm probably just gonna, maybe I just leave this top step combine on and we try to pass this combine and trade this NFP print, some momentum. Or I could trade my TPT accounts too in a toss. Maybe I just use MNQ. I've been doing, oh, I forgot I'm already up on these accounts from last night. I'm up as 800 bucks on this TPT account. Alright, so let's look at a toss. I'm gonna put my levels on. Man, this short is still going. So if I had trailed how I said, like my favorite way to trail is with market structure, I still wouldn't have moved my stop down yet on that trade. Alright, so I'm gonna put my previous day value areas on this, just keep it clean. Previous day high and low as well. Right. There we go. Maybe stay low. Why does this not look right to me? Is it a contract thing? Something about this does not look right. Previous day low is right here. That does not look right. Okay, so this has to be a rollover contract, something. I'm just staring at this Atos chart right now because it just doesn't, something's not right to me. And I guess it just has to do with the contract rollover. That's what it is. Because on TradingView, I'm using the mixed chart. So I'm actually glad I'm looking at this to keep this in perspective too. Look at this clean rejection from previous day value area low. So that's where I was shorting from. But I didn't even know that was the previous day value area. Because on my TradingView chart, it's showing it different. So this was actually a decent trader for a funded account. I only saw this because of my high time frame zonage, you know, my discretionary boxes. That's very interesting. So it's just funny to show, like, you know, like the level I have here on my chart that's so important for my trading strategy. On a toss, look, I have a completely different place of it because of which contract I'm looking at. If we're merging the two contracts on the same chart, how it's calculating all these things can really change these. So at the end of the day, like, it's just one piece of the puzzle, and I just like to stick with one way. It doesn't almost even matter like which one is right or wrong. It's the fact that I'm doing the same thing every day and using that to create my strategies and my strats, right? Where it's repeatable, so at least I know what my results are, even though this level is at a different place on a toss, and it's the same. I'm using that for important decisions about my trading. At the end of the day, though, I don't really care as long as I'm going to be able to repeat my process and my process is profitable, right? Well, I'm glad I got out of that short. So, news is coming in soon, so I'm just being patient here. If I'm gonna look for order flow trade, okay, I just got my alert from my tradetimers.com. Guys, that's free trading tools that I made for anyone. Tradetimers.com. You can make a account if you want to save your timers. And so like I listen to the candle closes in my headphones and then all the news alerts and stuff. All right, so I gotta be ready for this news. What am I gonna trade on? Okay, I have my two. Okay, I'm gonna stay in MNQ, I guess. I almost don't want. I'm like, my brain is like, why don't you just do a little NQ? But we'll do MNQ, but I'll do 2 lots at a time when I fill. And I'm gonna try to trade if there's any momentum plays here. I'm gonna be watching Bookmap, and let's see if we can get something here. We're back up to that like high time frame area, right? I don't know what to leave on a toss. All right, guys, let's get ready for this. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, guys. We got giveaways, so we can do giveaways. And if you were here yesterday, you get an extra entry for today's giveaway because we didn't do it yesterday. All right, 4 minutes. Look at gold. Ooh, it's juicing. Oh, whoa, the order book went dark. That's crazy. I should I can put Bookmap on. Look how the order book went dark there. Right? Look. Look at that line right there. Oh, you can't see it. Hold on. Right here. Look where these orders got pulled. Here we go, guys. Here it is, guys. 2 minutes. I'm gonna put a button on my stream deck for Bookmap. I guess I'm gonna do that right when the news is coming out. That's funny. Alright, let's see. Alright, here comes the news. Sweet, I got a button now. Seconds. It's crazy to see that line. Here it is. Oh wow. Whoa. 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 Okay, back down. Okay, I'm gonna buy some. Okay, bye. And then I'm gonna move to break even. It's my plan here. Okay, sell ask up there. And oh, come on now. Okay, now we're getting a little rejection here. I might just need to hop out. There we go. I'm gonna hop out. And then I'm gonna move to break even. Okay, I'm out. So I made like $100 on it or something. Not very satisfied. It still actually looks good. Okay, I'm gonna do one more now on top step. Okay, I'm in on top step. I'm gonna go in on here too. There we go. Out. Out. Oh, I didn't mean to get all the way out in there, but I'll also get out on top step. Oh shoot, there we go. There we go, out. Okay, I'm just gonna join the ask on that too. Holding 2 at break, stop loss at break even. Okay, we're out. Okay, boom, nice. Okay, we stacked a little bit on that. Just some order flow. I don't know, I was trying to go with the momentum, looking at Bookmap. And that's that. We stacked a little bit on there. Like, that could be my entire day. You know, that could be my entire day right there. That's 368 on the combine, which is great, actually. You know, I'm almost past now. And then on the other account, we're up 920. It was up like 700 and something, so we didn't make that much on the other one. Right here, we're up 920. I'm gonna keep watching this because if we can fade this move, we just had target tap. I think I'm gonna do it. Like risking what I made. There we go. I'm gonna cover. Buy bid, cover. Move stop to break even. Up. Yeah, I'll move stop to break even again. Okay. And just gonna cover 1. Buy bid. Okay. And I'm gonna cover 1 on a toss. Because I'm going between these two. And I'll buy bid right there. Okay. Now we have stop loss of 1, and I'm just gonna start trailing that down. Same thing on top one future or top step. I'm gonna trail that down. Okay, we're out. Boom, 444 on this one, and 1,037 on that other total. So, oh man, I'm so close to passing this one. I should have just held it. I kind of want to just still be short though right now. See, that's one thing I don't like about order flow trade is I'll start to overtrade. So I'm gonna lock that in for the moment. All right, that was a good trade. That's what I need to do. The one and done, guys. 444, good to go. I can wait another day to make a few $100 and pass that account. I don't need to re-enter on the same trade. But that was sick. Great work on combines, evals. Man, I kind of want to still be short. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'm short. Oh, and it popped. So I'm risking what I made. There we go. I'm just gonna take out those two. There we go. I'll take out two more. Oh, come on now. You guys see that fill? Or lack of fill? That was crazy. There we go. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna go to break even. I'm so close to passing this. Man, that move, I could have just passed it. There we go, out. Whatever. I'd stacked up 500 bucks on this total. Not bad, not bad. Now I just need to sit on my hands, okay? Like, this is actually where I should just get up and walk away for like 5 seconds. Like, literally. I'm not even joking. I'm gonna be right back, guys. I'm gonna go step outside, look at the sunlight in my eyeballs, and then be right back. But guys, beautiful. That was exactly how I want to do my order flow trading, guys. That's exactly it. We waited for the news. We just made 507 on that one account and made 350 or something on the other account, and that's it. If I was copy trading, that would be my one and done trade. Just going with the order flow, the momentum, super quick and easy. I didn't, you know, I just used Bookmap. I didn't need anything crazy. So I love it. Stoked on it, but the important thing is now that I don't give it back and that I just get up and walk away for 1 second. And I'm gonna leave on the NQ chart here, and I'm just gonna go do what I said I was gonna do. I'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. We got the giveaways. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, chat with your friends in the chat with the chat, and I'll BRB. All right, don't go anywhere. All right, we're back. Panini says trading is nuts. Be happy, not greedy, and walk. Nice. Trading is nuts. It's pretty nuts. Like, just as a concept, like what you're doing, it's like, how is this even real? Like, how is this even the thing? What world do we live in that this chart that I'm looking at makes any sense? So this short still looks decent to me. We had this 5-minute div here. We're back below the levels. We're being supported by this previous day value area high, but we're below it on a toss. And we're kind of moving below the volume on a toss. I actually don't mind this short right now, but I'm not going to trade more order flow. Maybe on the market open. Or I would trade like a 30-minute close into value area. Maybe I would trade another type of setup that's kind of order flowy, but I'm gonna have to name my setups, guys, and it feels like cheesy to do it, but I have to name them all because it's just too many different ones. But I'm like struggling with that idea. I'm like, I don't want to have it's gonna sound cryptic. So let's look at ES holding above that previous date high. Yeah, I'm not really planning on touching any of this right here. And so 8:45 is coming up. Was there something at 8:45 too? No, 9:45. 9:45. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to be patient here. I look at this 30-minute div on MNQ and 15-minute. Big 15-minute divergence. I might take that in one of those evals or combines. It closes in a minute. 15-minute divergence, why not? Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to size appropriately. I'm going to only risk some of what I've already made on the day. And like we'll risk like 200 bucks. How about that? Now that we've built up a little buffer, I can risk part of it. Here we go. That's the close. So let's make a little top wick. There it is. $20 points, 40 bucks. $50 per lot. So that's, I'm risking $250 on this, so I need to change it to 4. Right? I said I want to risk $200, so stop, sell 4. Okay, I got my stop sell on for 4 lots. That's risking 240. 240. Okay, here. Sorry, let me put on this one. I think you can see it easier here. Something like this. I'm gonna erase my doodle from talking about trailing. So that's $80 per lot now. So that's that's a little much now. Okay, I'm gonna have to reduce my sides if I want to only risk 300. I mean, sorry, 200. That's 320. Yeah, I'll just do 3. Ooh. There you go. Alright, so how's everyone else doing? How are the likes? Should we run a giveaway or what? How many giveaways should we even run? What are you guys feeling today? Anyone want to share some stats with me? Send me DMs. Send me some charts. So really, I'm just being patient here. I'm going to run this combine trade if we break back down here. And other than that, it would be nice to have a little bit of a bottom wick, more than a nipple. So I'm going to make sure to do 2 ticks below, and maybe actually I'll do 3 ticks below, like that, because of this wick here. Alright, let's let this one play out. 15-minute divergence. We are actually getting a 15-minute long divergence underneath it. I'm not going to ignore that, though. I'm just going to pretend like I didn't see that. Again, I'm risking less than half of my profits on this trade. Of my combines only. This is not a funded trade. And I don't mind this trade at all for funded. I just can't though. I'm gonna wait till after market open probably for a funded trade. Actually 9:45. You passed your Apex giveaway. Let's go, Dandy. Passing another giveaway account. After already taking thousands of dollars from a giveaway account. I'm so tempted right now to take this trade in a funded account, guys, looking at Bookmap and everything. I'm going to practice being disciplined to not take it in a funded account. It just depends on which chart I'm looking at. But I really actually kind of like this trade. I mean, man, maybe I can just do a low risk. I just feel like it's me being greedy. Like the reason I want to take it in my other accounts is because I want to take the trade. Okay, so what I'll do is one of those side accounts. Remember I said I had these side accounts? We'll do it in this one. Alright, I'm gonna see if we can get this in the funded account. So we did enter in the evals. They got filled. I'm gonna put my stop on. There you go. Alright, now I'm in it in that funded account too. Here we go, look at that, boom. Okay, I'm gonna take one. 2. Stop to break even. Man, I wish I had taken that in my Apex accounts, guys. There it is. 100 bucks. I was very close to taking it. 92 bucks. I wanted to take it, but I felt like the only reason I wanted to take it was like being greedy for that moolala. Okay, let's move. I also have it on a toss. So let's cover another one there. We still got 2. I want to actually cover one more. Okay, and then stop the break even. Nice, guys. 15-minute divergence short. On this toss chart, I had this previous day low here, which made me like it. But it's weird because depending on which contracts I was looking at, I didn't have that level, but it was so clean on a toss. It's so clean on a toss. I wish I had taken that in my funded, in my Apex accounts. That was actually a really good trade. Man, that was a really good trade. I really like that one actually. Everything about it, I really liked it. I only need 100 more bucks. I could have held another runner on this one. Sorry, on this one right here. Only need 150 more bucks from where we're at right now. I guess I'm gonna lock that in. Man, if it does keep going, I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. I mean, I would need that to sell off pretty good, but it could pass my count. Still short to 1 contract in a toss. Man, yeah, this trade is really clean. Looking at the divergence and the 15-minute right into my high time frame area and the rejection, I really could have taken that in my funded accounts. I'm just nervous to trade my 20 Apex. And speaking of, I haven't even double checked my copy trader, so it's good I didn't do it. Let's look at my copy trader real quick. Guys, we've been crushing it today in these evals, so seriously. Alright, so I'm gonna turn on the mega copy trader. It's time. Only one that's gonna be more is 1 Apex account is ×2. I mean, sorry, 1 Tradeify account ×2. Oh look, I have this one. I actually bought 1 extra account. Alright, so I'm gonna lock it and turn it on. All micros. Yep, looks right. Oh, and then also though, I need to put my max. There we go. Oh, what happened? Oh, we got stopped at break even on that. Or whatever it was, in profit. That's dope though, up 1,200 bucks pretty much on this account. Right here. Stoked on that trading, yes. I wish I had taken that in all my funded accounts. But so now at least my copy trader's on. I kind of want to set all these to 750. Daily goal 750. And what's my daily loss? I'll just put 1,000. Just as a protector. It should be probably less than 1,000. Oh, okay, so it has to be minus 1,000. There we go. So this is just for the consistency rules of Apex. And man, this still looks really good, this short here. I'm kind of disappointed I'm not holding it still. Man, why don't these autofill 750? I thought it would. $750. Oh man, this looks so bearish. I'm just gonna watch this happen. I'm gonna try. We're right at my target, original target. Yeah, okay, screw this. What am I doing? I'm gonna get out. I just jumped in and I jumped out. I didn't. It was just a quick. I lost $10. Oh, you can't. I'm trying to show it. There it is. Yeah, you can't even see it. I just got in and out because I got in short looking at the tape, but then I realized we're right at my original target, and I'm like, what am I doing? All right, so copy trader set. It should be all good to go. I have a max daily loss of $1,000, which is actually a little too much. I mean, because I'm only talking about risking $100 per trade. So I need to turn this down to like $500. Like that. Right? Doesn't that make more sense? There we go. See how it autofills? There we have it. Oh, so this one's the eval, so my daily lockout on this one is actually just 3,000. And loss limit on this one doesn't really matter. I'm gonna put the loss limit. I'm gonna just turn the loss limit off on this so I don't accidentally, if I'm trying to YOLO it or something and then I keep getting locked out. All right, sweet. So copy trader's all set. So we're good to go now. If I did want to take a trade, I can. I didn't have it set before, but that 15-minute div was really good, and we actually got 30-minute div too now. Look at that 30-minute div right there. Man, that's probably still a good trade. I haven't taken a trade like that, but yeah, look at that 30-minute div breaking down. I like that, man. And there it goes. That's that move. Oof. All right, well, beautiful call. I could have capitalized on that a little better. I could have held it. That could have been a high conviction trade. Like, it was one of these trades where I just really liked it, but the problem was my levels on my chart are messed up because of the rollover. But when I use a toss, the levels were completely fine because it's just showing the one contract. Yeah, way cleaner. Yeah, way cleaner. So, but it still looks good to me. Maybe we get a bounce and an opportunity to short. I'm gonna put this on the 5-minute. But yeah, this looks great. That was a great short. So how's everyone doing? Should I restart the poll? Let's see how much it's changed. How are we doing on likes? So I'm gonna be patient here for open coming in 30 minutes. Don't forget to use code Luna at checkout to get the best deal at your favorite prop firm. And of course I'm an affiliate, so I'm biased. And shout out to Apex and Top 1 Futures for giving us giveaway accounts, guys. I think today's the last day for the 90% off Christmas Apex sale. Maybe they'll extend it. That'd be dope, but the original date was, yeah, the 16th. That's why I was YOLOing. Oh yeah, I wanted to look at Nikki Stew. Let's see. Let's look at gold. Oh wow, look at this breakout happening. Yeah, his levels are a little bit different than mine. Oh, it's similar. Very similar, but it's slightly different, but similar. These are more marked off probably on the 30-minute is what it looks like. And I kind of like this breakout though. Let's look at the 1 hour. Man, yeah, this 15 close, I might take that. It's not how Nick has his chart, but I like. But actually, yeah, his is similar. He has a level here. I'm curious if he's gonna look for that too, but I think I'm gonna take it. Well, if it sets up, we'll see. 9 minutes. 9 minutes. %38 green, 25% red, 38% no trades. Nice discipline, guys. Waiting for the open. Good job, guys. Good work. All right, so we're up still. Good. Well, so I didn't. Man, I guess I need to document that trade. It's one now where I should have taken. I should have made more on it. I really should have made more on it. So I was shorting at 273.50. There we go. I'm trying to get it right on for a screenshot. I don't remember where my stop loss was on this one. Yeah, I don't remember where my stop was. I guess it was tight. I don't remember my stop being that tight. Oh, I'm on the 30-minute chart. That explains it. There was my stop right there. And my first TP was right there. Okay. There we go. Now we're talking. Alright, so I'm going to take a quick screenshot. See, it's like, it's funny, I don't even want to put this trade on here because it was just 92 bucks on one, like only on one account. But really, it's like, whatever. I got a document. But I'm going to put which account it was. Simpro, MNQ, RSI divergence at below previous day high. But it was really, the idea was more high time frame SNR zone. And then the RSI divergence on the 15-minute. Took the scalp. The key level there was previous day value area high. Short. VWAP was up and below. So VWAP is kind of bullish. And this really could have been a B setup because on my toss chart, I also had the previous day high there. So technically it was a B. It's like, it's funny because I don't want to admit it because I should have taken this on all my accounts. I don't know why I didn't take this trade. This trade looked great. Great. And I knew it, but was not ready to trade fund it. Or I wasn't ready to trade fund it, but managed to take it in a Sim Pro low size, whatever, small size. There we go. That's a 15-minute divergence, and I'm gonna put that in here. There we have it, and we made $92 holla. Oh yeah, so let's update my stats. I forgot to do that. I haven't updated my stats in a minute, so I'll do that while we wait for open. Alright, so all time. That's not correct at the moment. That's not correct. Let's see, our weekly right now is from the 11th, right? There we have it. Boom. So on the week, we're up 152 bucks. Oh, wait. Psych. Weekly, we're up 761 bucks on the week. All right, that gives me a little faith here, or a little hope. That's hope. I already have faith, but that gives me some hope. So December total, we're down $747. All time though since August. Since August, right now we are up 19,056. I get to increase the number. Nice, let's go. 19,056. No, 57. Very important. 57. All right, and then all-time win rate right now, we get to bump it up to 58%. And wins and losses, we have 160 wins and 117 losses. Nice. There we go. Boom. All right, 15 or so minutes for the open. Congrats, Dandy. Are you gonna? I'm reading chat here. Neo says, "Are you going to pay the $65 activation fee or wait later cheaper fee in case?" $65 activation fee is like the hottest crazy deal that they that's like a really good deal. Well, I know, never mind. It's like they did $6 activation fees. I forgot about that. But yeah, no, 65 is a really cheap deal. So yeah, that is a pretty, that's like a low rate. Yeah, how are we doing on those likes, guys? We have a giveaway to do, or multiples. How many giveaways do you guys want? Oh yeah, I forgot too. I wanted to look at this gold breakout. I so don't want to take it though right before the open. But let's see how this sets up. Maybe this is like I take it on another one of those funded, single individual funded accounts. Yeah, maybe I'm a little skittish to trade my funded accounts right now, but I think it's in a good way. But if I get my trades, I want to take them. But right now, with the news coming out and the rollover and stuff, like I don't blame myself for not taking that last trade in the Apex accounts, and I didn't even set up my copy trader yet. But so far, I'm green on the day. I can't answer my own poll, but doing really well today on those scalps, right? Like this toss scalp was just fire. Right here, this was last night. Made like 700 and something bucks there, and then right here in these two trades we made another 500 bucks or so, and then on top one future, or no, it's on Top Step we made 614 here. Let's put this on MGC. If we get a gold trade, maybe I'll take it on these combines. If I win, is it possible to get Tradeify account instead of per chance? Oh, instead per chance. I was like, what? That you could buy one, but I can't give you one. I don't have one. Tradeify isn't like that. They used to give me accounts. I could email them. But they're kind of more closed off now, I think. They kind of have their ecosystem. They have their people. Yeah, I also just can't read, so. I just... Okay, here we go. Look at this. We're getting a bottom weight. I'm scared to long that. I'm very scared to long that. Maybe that. I'm a little scared though. If it ran back down now and then broke back up, I would probably feel better about it. I mean, I kind of want to just do it anyways. Oh shoot, dang it. I almost, yeah. Dang it, there it goes. There, that's it. Boom. That's 1R right there. You're not even looking at it. Here we go. Look at this. I just didn't do it in time. I wasn't ready. I got scared. I just felt like this entry was just floating in the middle of this range. It worked though. The trade played. Another good trade here today that I got scared to take. Look at that. That would have been sick. That would have felt good. Winning trades is always feeling good. But sitting on my hands is doing me right, I think, in preservation in the long run, and I want to keep practicing that. So I'm proud of myself for being patient, and if I don't like something about it, just don't take it. I just felt like this move's so extended. But yeah, I should email Tradeify. Man, I wouldn't mind. I don't think I really fit in with most of the corporate places though. Like, I just feel like I'm not, I don't know, I'm not a corporate guy. I guess. I don't know. Probably because I didn't go to college. I get in meetings with some of these companies and I'm like so lost. I'm like, okay, these guys know what they're doing. Like, will you finally lock yourself out on Project X account that's up $600? On my eval? No. Why would I? Market hasn't even opened yet. It's an eval. No, I would actually risk though. I won't risk all the $600. Like I'll probably last time I only I was gonna enter a trade with $200 risk, right? So I'll probably do that where I won't risk the total, and I'll only risk a portion of the profits I've already made. And like, man, I wish I'd taken this breakout trade here. Man, this was a really good trade. See, that actually would have passed that eval right there. But yeah, I'm following my rules. You know, I don't need to lock myself out of a combine. Like, it's not something I do really. Like, I don't know if I've ever locked myself out of a combine. I probably have, but it's not necessary. When I'm copy trading and I lock out, then it locks them all out, essentially, unless I turn off the copy trader. But other than that, that's not something that I really need to do. I do it sometimes in my funded accounts, but I don't lately. I mean, I don't really need to do that. If I had a payout, then I lock it up just to not accidentally do something. But when it comes to my discipline, like once I have the P&L on the day, my problem would be more like if I don't have a profit and then I walk away and I run back to trade later. So locking myself out actually when I have a no trade day might actually be more something I need to be aware of. But man, that was a really good breakout. Yeah, you can see right here on Top Step, the funded ones are yellow. And I've been trading this one really aggressively because I'm trying to switch to the new dashboard. That's why I haven't bought more accounts on here. I'm trying to trade these until they're gone, and then I'm going to switch to the new Top Step dashboard because I'm still on the old dashboard. Hey Luna, have not heard about giveaway Apex account. Do I need to contact anyone? Did you get the code for the giveaway? What day did you win it? And where did you DM? So for Apex, I would have sent you a code. So if you win a giveaway, make sure to DM me on either Instagram or Twitter. You DM me on Twitter? Okay, let me check. How long has it? When was your message? On Friday. Oh, there we go. I got you. You got buried. Sorry. Okay, so now I'm gonna double check Friday form. I believe you, but sending a screenshot or something doesn't hurt. But I'm gonna have to check Friday. Let's see. What day was Friday? The 12th. Guys, gold went all the way to the target. Holy smokes, look at that. I'm looking for the giveaway. Here we go. So Savus is the winner that I see from Friday. Okay, so here's Friday, 12/12, right? Yeah, here's what I have for Friday, but I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but here's what I had. Let me see. Did we do 2? We must have done 2. Cause I believe you. It's not that I don't believe you. Did we do 3 on Friday? Maybe we did 3. I just have people who constantly are DMing me trying to get stuff. So I just have to check. Oh, here we go. Here's the first one. Okay, this is probably the one that you won. There you are in the race. Yeah, this is probably you. Nope, JD. Okay, JD won that one. Guys, open in 6 minutes, so I'm trying to distract myself. But I do want to be locked in for the open. Okay, here we go. This must be the one. I believe you. It's not that I don't believe you. If I just gave everyone an account, though, that asked, I wouldn't have them for other people. Here we go. Nope, this one's Session Flow one. Alright, just send me the screenshot. I'm so sorry, but send me the screenshot. Because I don't see anything. Oh, is that it? There it is! You're right. I found it. I found it. I gotta do my due diligence. You know, I'm very thorough. I'm very thorough. You know, I see stuff in here too. People are entering the giveaways with multiple email addresses and stuff, and they think they're slick. But I got you guys suddenly banned on the DL. All right, so I'm gonna send you that. Sorry that took me so long. That was just that day I had a lot of giveaways. So you said you want the Apex. So I'm gonna go ahead and send you an Apex code that will get you an Apex of any size. We have open here in 4 minutes, still at 3 minutes. So let's be careful for open. I might trade a little momentum on there. Try to pass this Top Step account. And I'm gonna send you that code right now. I'm sending it to you right now on X. So I'm also going to give you a free month of WAP, of Luna's Lounge Discord. That's a community trading club, Luna Gang. I don't know what to call it. Trading club, Luna's Lounge. So we just hang out in there and trade together. And I'm getting this account sent, sorry. Almost done. Alright, there it is. Boom. Alright. You got your account and I got you a month of Luna's Lounge. Just to hook you up for being patient on that. And here it comes open, guys. We got a minute and 30 seconds left. Looks kind of bearish to me still. Alright, let me go back to chat here. Don't forget the giveaway form is pinned. You passed the top 1 futures account yesterday? Let's go, Savus. Awesome. Still coming down, man. That div was really nice. I'm trying to get warmed up to holding bigger moves, and it's gonna mean trading smaller size. But it's something I've been practicing a little bit on the side, and every once in a while putting on a trade where I just have a bigger target, like taking the full rotations. So open, it's happening right now. Okay, if this keeps selling, okay, buying it up. I'm looking for sellers to come back in and slam this back down. Alright, testing that previous day high. Okay, still going. Squeezing. Right here, okay, low resistance. Nope. Okay. Still pushing. Wow. Okay, here we go. Oh shoot, what's going on? It's not showing the orders on here on Top Step. Nope, it's not mark. It's not. What? There we go. Okay, it filled 2 of them. There we go. I'm gonna do 2 more. Okay. I need like 200 bucks. I need like 100 bucks. Man, my orders aren't going on the chart. So I'm just gonna get ready to cancel all or close position. Yeah, close position. There we go. Oh, we're past. Oh shoot, but we didn't. Oh, come on now. We almost. There we go. We're past, but not. Yeah, we're past. There we go. Close. Close. I tried to close, guys, and it didn't close. Top 1 futures is not working. I mean, sorry, not top 1. Top Step X is not working, guys. I hit close multiple times. I hit my order. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. That's so annoying. That's crazy. I wasn't recording my screen. I didn't have the right screen on, but we watched that happen. My orders were not going on. Shit, guys. That hit this. Look, I can't even click it off. Okay, I'm gonna have to send this to, yeah. Oh, it's everyone else too? It sounds like everyone else had the same issue. I hit cancel when it was at the right price. So if it suddenly figures it all out, maybe it just will do it right. Let's try to refresh. This is what I should have done first. I should have refreshed the page. It took me to ES. Oh, I'm short 6? What? What? Guys, so I'm well past. Close. Flatten. It says we're out. It says I'm flat. It won't let me close it anymore. This is a past account. It won't let me close. I have the screen recorded at least. It said order filled. Oh, it took one off? I hit close position. What? Okay, now it says it's closed. But it's not passed. Guys. Thank you, Top Step. Sim trading. Yeah. It's all good, yeah. If you refresh it, blacks out. Okay, well, at least it's closed now. Oh, it says I'm passed. And it's closed. I think I got it to work. I think I finagled it. I think we finagled that one, guys. But that's a pass. Combine. Dude, I think it said it said no position. It said no position. All right, well, cool. I'm just gonna hope that one's passed. That was hilarious. All right. Guys, my order flow trading's been spot on though, right? Really good. We just passed that today. We got like $1,000 on that or something like that, and we're up 1,200 on my other one. Just trading order flow. It's crazy how something like that could like create stress or go into my day. But right now it's just like, well, whatever. Just one account. But if that was like all 5 of my funded accounts and dealing with that, that's very stressful. So I hope everyone's safe is what I'm saying. Been a morning, Fs. Are you surviving? I'm gonna refresh Top Step. I'm just curious. Network error. It won't even let me log in. Interesting. Yo, what's up, Trading Star? All right, we're coming back up here. I have getting another divergence here on the 15-minute. Let's look at the 5-minute. Here's this short that I'm looking at here. Could target back down to VWAP. Let's look at the. It's on the 15-minute, and it's about to close in. Oh, we have news. Yeah, we have news. Okay, well, I'm not gonna take this one. This closes in 5 minutes with the news. I mean, I guess I could take it with the news, but it's a little scary. Any GC impacting news? Man, look at that rally. I can't even look at this right here, guys. Look at my trade idea we had. I'm choking. I saw this gold chart. I threw my head back so fast that I choked. Ay, ay, ay. Oh my god. Yeah, oh, hold on a second. Oh my god. Rejecting too, that target. Okay, I'm still choking a little bit. Ugh. Gold affecting news? I don't know. I mean, I don't really actually know the effect this would have on gold. So it's not like a directly affecting gold in any way. It's what I'm looking it up right now. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of what I thought. It's like, yeah, not very directly, indirectly. I'll leave it at that. It's not my specialty, not my realm. Okay, I'm still somewhat choking, but I think I'm gonna survive. And this div looks pretty good. Oh, never mind, no div anymore. Look, the RSI went down. No divergence, which I'm glad, because I don't want to even be tempted to take that. I want this news to come out, and then we're gonna trade it after the fact. So, man, maybe I'm just gonna actually walk away. I already took a bunch of order flow trades with the news today. I have that account passed. I have my other account almost at the max daily win. For TPT, I think there's a 40% consistency rule, and I'm up 1,200 bucks. So I'm not gonna trade that anymore. All right, yeah, I'm gonna just step away for another. I'm gonna take 5, guys. So let's get those likes up, though. Yo, what up, Cameron? 5-minute bars won't show countdown timer.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna take 5. I'm gonna step outside, get my blood flowing, and come right back in. So I'm not gonna touch this newsprint. I kind of want to watch it though, actually. Maybe I just stand up. I could do this. Standing desk mode. Man, I would love actually. I've been thinking about getting a standing desk in here. All right, here it is. And nada. Nada. I'm gonna take a break, guys. Oh, my viewers are dropping too like crazy. So, nada here. This short still looks good to me. Up now, I'm all the way. Yo, what up, Savus? Yeah, this short was really good up here, guys. That was the money trade today. That was the trade of the day right there, guys. When it comes to my key levels, and I'm trusting my high time frame support resistance zone strat. I'm trusting it more and more and more. Right? Keeping it simple. And especially when we look at Atas or Atis, we had these key levels on here. You know, looking at the single contract. Look, previous day value area low, previous day low. We were closing below it on that short. Beautiful right here. Closing below the previous day value area high. Ended up breaking below the previous day high. Beautiful short, but it is also chopping right here. So it's good we took our profit when we did on those. Yeah. I'm going to keep trading today, but I'm just going to take 10 minutes. I'm not going to be in a rush. We'll let the viewers go down. It's not good for my, it's better for my stream to just leave right when viewership starts going down. So maybe everyone just tell a friend and I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Tell a friend and let's all hang out a little bit longer. If we do get the likes, then we can still run the giveaway. Maybe we run the giveaway anyways. What do you guys think? And yeah, really. Nothing for me to do here. We are coming back up. I could end up getting this trade again. Yeah, that one trade I wish I'd taken in my Apex accounts. This short right here. All right, yeah, I'm just gonna take a quick break. I'll be back. Don't go anywhere, guys. Or if you do, then I'll see you later. All right. All right, all right. So how's everyone doing? Did Top Step come back yet? I'm gonna try to sign back in. Let's cross my fingers, guys, that my account is just passed, done, easy, no stress. Nope, it's still black screen. Okay. Oh wow, we are pushing. We are pushing right here to these highs, previous day high. Just depends which contract we're on though. Getting that, we're getting a 15-minute short again. Yeah, now we're chopping. Yep. Oh man, my hand's messed up. I forgot. I've been like using it more now, but every once in a while I move it a certain way and I'm like, ooh. So we have 30-minute short as well here. What? Okay. We got the 30-minute div short, but I'm not going to take that. We had this wick up higher than the previous candle, so I just can't take that. I just can't take it. But we tagged the previous day high perfectly. I could have taken an order flow trade there at that key level, but those accounts are locked up pretty much. Okay, let's look at yes. Oh. Yeah, if you're behind on the stream, just hit the low live and it'll catch you up. Alright, well, we're not taking anything here. I'm going to actually put this back in the 5 before I forget. There we go. And then ES. Yeah, I mean, it's really choppy, guys. Let's look at gold. Man, it's like here I could take like a fade or something, but if this like forms a bottom, you know, if this kind of gives us a little something here. It's like I want to trade my Apex account so bad because I want to pay out and I'm just needing some $50 days. But at this point, I'm really not forcing it. I'm not going to force a trade. I want it to feel really good. And the trade that was really clean this morning, I actually didn't even have my copy trader set. So even if I went to take it in my Apex accounts, it wouldn't have been set right. So I'm just gonna be patient. Great short though. We had that 30-minute div here selling off. Let's look at gold again. Back down to the 15-minute. Here's YM. Oh, that's a daily chart. Look at the 4-hour. Choppy. Right, there's a little update right now to the top step. We're aware of an issue impacting all traders. That tag right there, the level so perfectly in rejection. 100-point move. 100-point move. I mean, should I just get off? Alright guys, I'm just gonna get off, I guess. We're dropping viewers and stuff, so I'm just gonna, I guess I'm gonna lock it up. I mean, I'll leave the charts on. If I get a good trade, I'll hop back on, but I'm just gonna enjoy my morning. Alright guys, thank you Miss Venture. I'll see you in May. I know that's a long ways off. I'll see you here before May. But reminder everyone, we have the ASFX meetup in Tampa, round 2. I'm not talking at this one, but I'll talk with you at this one, and I'll be hanging out, of course. And if you use code Luna to get to sign up for the bootcamp, then hit me up and I'll also try to get you a discount. Or not try, I can get you a discount at the main hotel if you want to stay at the fancy hotel. Otherwise, there's other hotels right nearby that are actually just as good for cheaper, pretty much, in my opinion. And you can still hang out at the fancy hotel all day. But yeah, I'm gonna be there, and it was so much fun. It's like crazy how it was like it was a game changer in my trading, just from even making the personal connections. You know, and some people are like, well, are you there for networking or trading? Well, this one is actually literally both. Like the lessons and the chats and everything, it was all about trading. We're actually in a room where everyone's trading together. And if you haven't felt that energy before, it's pretty crazy. Like, look, like everyone is trading in the same room. I was not prepared for it. I was like, I didn't know we'd be trading like that. And it was super fun though. It was super fun. Some of the speakers were trading on the projection screen while we're all hanging out, talking about the strategies and doing it in real life together as a group. And yeah, special guest was already announced for this. I'm gonna get a whole list of all the speakers. Let's see. Okay, so we have Zach, Real Deal Futures, Tanner, KV. I don't really know his trading, but Tanner and Lawrence are both going to be speaking, and they're the goats. Drisdale's going to be there. Randy, Zach, James, and Evan. I think those are streamers for ASFX TV. But then the main guest speaker is Brian Shannon. So super stoked on that. And use code Luna if you're going to do that to get the current deal. And yeah, and hit me up though. If you use my code, hit me up and I'll get you a discount at the hotel. And just to know. So we'll have a little mini. Oh look, there's me. I'm wearing my same hoodie, but I have short hair. Right there. So look, we're all trading in this. I was just copy trading this guy. I'm not going to tell you anyone there, but I think that's Joey Morgan right there, maybe. No, Joey was sitting back. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, it's gonna be dope. But Brian Shannon's gonna be there, so I'm really stoked about Brian Shannon. And get to, you know, create those personal connections. Like, and with traders like these, like with Tanner and Lawrence, and I don't know as much some of the other people's trading, but Lawrence and Tanner are super good traders, and just to hang out with them and chat in person, like I feel like some of that just gotta rub off, you know, a little bit when you hang out with each other. Hanging out with Brian Shannon and Austin, all the goats. So super stoked on that. Let's see, did the price do anything? I distracted myself. Nope. All right, guys. So yeah, shout out Austin and ASFX Bootcamp. Stoked for round 2. And the next one though, after this one, I'll be a speaker, he said. He told me. So he made that promise to me, I guess. But I will see you guys there. And if not, I'll see you guys tomorrow, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. No, I had one trade and fund it, right? We're up like $92. All my calls today though were pretty fire, and my combine trades, guys, we passed a top step combine. Hopefully they don't like revert back the day or something like that. And if they do, I have photos and whatever, my screen recording. And then we also did $1,200 on my Atis account, which is a take profit trader account here. I'm trying to get some pass back up, trading aggressive kind of order flow, momentum trading, two different ways. Two different ordered flow strategies here. One of them I'm calling the way, and the other one I'll call, I don't know, it's Rips' strategy. I guess it's his pitch and catch or whatever, but I don't know, just momentum. And yeah, look at that rejection there. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it, guys. So I'll see you guys later. I'll see you mañana. Peace out, everyone. Trade safe. Oh, here we go. What does this say? Data delays on Project X. Huh, interesting. So that'll be it. I think I said all the things, guys. Use code Luna at checkout, support the stream that way. Check out Luna's Lounge if you want to join the little community of traders, small community of traders, not little, small. Of crushers. Everyone's in the Discord right now, crushing it in the trading floor together, trading together in there. So there's a bunch of people who are always in there together trading and discussing the markets together and all that. So we have a little accountability group, and help when we're working on something, or eventually after you've been in there for a while. Generally what I've seen happen is if there's things that people are noticing that need to be improved, eventually it comes out. Eventually there's talks had in the Discord, and once, sometimes you gotta get to know people first, but after someone's been in there a while making the same mistakes for a while, like over and over again, we try not to let each other make those mistakes, and we step in and I don't know what the right word is, not calling out, but like pointing out certain things and being honest. Like there's always a point where that happens in the Discord, where we have these real talks about our trading with each other, or and sometimes it is that, sometimes it is like, hey, we noticing this is happening, we're gonna be watching for this, like you need to lock it up, like whatever the thing is. I'm purposely not being detailed. I don't want to call anyone out or anything like that, but those real conversations with other traders who understand where you're coming from and the ups and downs, and also going through all the throws, and that type of feedback has been really beneficial, I feel like, for us in the Discord. And like Session Flow is saying right here, you've all helped me with not oversizing and just chilling out and not forcing things. Yep, there we go. Like these little things, and there's definitely been people though where serious talks were had and they listened and they're taking payouts now. So it's pretty cool to see those evolutions happening. And of course, that's like past performance is not indicative of future results. Like read the disclaimers when it comes to all that stuff, because it really is just a group. It's like a trading club, we all just trade together, and so it's not formal, but these discussions end up happening and they end up changing people's trading, is what I've seen. So shout out everyone making those changes and wanting to hear that type of reflection, and even sometimes when it's criticism or hopefully constructive criticism. But once people, if you share, the more you share in there, then the more people can reflect and kind of see where you're at, to also know when you're sliding, because maybe you're doing great but then you're not following your normal plan, and people just by posting, you'll know it. Even just by sharing or saying something, you'll hear yourself later like, oh, I said how I'm doing this thing, but that's funny because my plan this week was to do that. Okay, and even if no one says anything, having that reflection, having people to talk to kind of helps ingrain certain things. So yeah, shout out everyone in Luna's Lounge, and link in the description and all that. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna get off. I'm like delaying myself by shilling things, but yeah, it's just choppy. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna get off then. I feel weird now Nick's getting off. I swear I'm not getting off just because he's getting off. Alright guys, I will I'll talk to you later. Hasta mañana. 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. I'll see you there. Peace out. What should we listen to on the way out? I did actually grab some new versions of our songs. Let's do that before I peace. Hold on. Deuces down. Yeah, let's do something. Let's do something here. I thought I had it all queued up. It wasn't. So there was some other versions. Now I don't really remember which one I wanted. But maybe we'll just do a kind of a random version of one of these songs. Oh, we do the cover. I don't think I've done this one in a while. Here, we're just gonna go with this one.
One trade, two eyes,
Have a wonderful day.
three setups, discipline survives. Risk 112, calculate before the strike. Initial balance draws the line, day turns to night. Divergence in the shadow, strength starts to hide and go. 2-bar reversal, momentum on my side. This is the code of Luna. No rush in the storm, no fear of the rumor. Base hits stacked like bricks in the wall. Discipline the weapon, I rise, never fall. No trace, 5 minutes from the open flame. No chasing red folders, that's a losing game. V-body whispers, volume speaks truth. Throw the runner slow, let the market show proof. Tokyo fades, London breaks, New York brings the fire. CBD confirmation, the levels take me higher. Journal in my hand, I don't gamble, I build. Every line in the log is a weapon I wield. This is the code of lunar wrist, tight, faith strong. Trust in the future, divergence speaks, and the market obeys. I move with the rhythm, lunar trade. Patience, 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 discipline, patience, lunar. Luna.
1 trade.